the avatar is a licensed product, right? And again, like I said, I've got a couple of friends that work in the game industry, and working on licensed products is a royal pain in the butt. And it's also not the most lucrative as one would think. You really have to do it up. The hope is that you do it up in volume, right? Because of the licensing fees that you're going through. Plus, generally, if you're not factoring the time that you're losing or having to hire a staff to actually deal with whoever you're licensing the stuff through, because you have to get sign-offs and things like that. I hear stories back in the day of, either dealing with, Paramount for the Star Trek license, going back and forth and trying to get an answer on time. I've heard tales from Green Ronin, when they were going through, doing DC license. It's great, right? It's like all this fabulous art and things like that, but you still need to get somebody at the end of the day to sign off on it after you go. So is it cool that we publish this now? Like, we really kind of need to know, because we'd like to get the PDF out and, get the thing sent to the printers. So could you sign off, please? And then, of course, there's the cash. There's a limited window, right, that you're going to have that license for, unless you renew, and then the cost of doing it, because usually it means it's cash up front. On top of it, a percentage of the sales. And so the big hope is that, because but the thing is, because it's a license, it's most likely going to move a lot more volume than something that's unlicensed, right? Take you guys are familiar with FASA, the guys who did BattleTech, right? Ever heard of it?
Kind of.
They did BattleTech, Shadowrun, things like that. Okay. Back in the day, West End Games got the first Star Wars RPG license. And how this back, of course, before LucasArts sold to Disney, right? And how they did it is they were actually in a competition. Everybody in the RPG community was asked to make bids on the property and go, well, what would your game look like if you had the license for Star Wars? Whoa. And FASA developed a game license and things like that. And they presented it and they got turned down, right? It went to West End Games, not FASA. So they were stuck. They still released it. It was a good game and it sold well, but let's face it, I'm willing to bet it never moved a fraction of what the Star Wars books did. Mind you, because they also went in different directions. That game, of course, being Renegade Legion, if you ever look it up. Because boy, does it sound familiar when you start reading it. Star Wars.
What's going on? Smokes.
So let's see, where were you guys headed last time?
Where's that thing?
I think weren't we trying to get a cube, or we just got it, right?
Got two last time.
Yeah.
You had just finally figured out the secret of the shrine and figured out after the while. It's the one with the really complex, stupid puzzle.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
To be fair, this one is listed as the trickster god. And it's the shrine that was, I'll just share out with you guys.
Oh yeah, we had gotten to the water one, no?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. That's right. So we got 2 more last session.
Yep. So you're done that. Unless you want to go bug the crocodiles, there's not much else to do here.
Oh, thanks. For some reason,
Are
water
you sure?
combat just
You don't want to bug the
Yeah.
crocodiles?
no.
Yeah, let's go fight some crocodiles.
I go, kid. We all go the other way.
Do we check
Yeah.
behind the waterfall?
Always gotta
Yeah.
check my water.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to that building right next to the waterfall to the north, and like try to see if there's a path behind there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain there, but you get to see the waterfall, and you know it's quite magnificent. You see that it's a this water is just river that's above it courses through this rocky ravine that then plunges about 50 feet into the 30-foot deep pool. You figure somebody going over that is going to take some pretty bad damage.
That
You know,
makes
provided
sense.
you don't roll with it properly. You can see there's pretty much no path from the top of the waterfall to the city below. At least nothing that you consider safe.
All right, go quill back. Go swim into it. See if anything happens.
What?
Ooh,
Uh,
ooh.
Do I have a swimming thing? I know I can hold my breath, but I don't have a swimming speed. Was
Well,
there
at
a
least
ring
what
of
you would-
swimming once upon a time?
Haven't, yeah, I had a ring of swimming, right?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing it.
For whatever
Heavy
reason,
rain.
we let Merc have it.
So I give it to
Yeah.
Quillback because
Oh.
I mean, in heavy armor, I feel like to have some kind of penalty for that.
Right.
It's all yours.
So you're just going to be checking behind the waterfall?
I feel like something bad's in there.
I'll go just outside the area where it's like super turbulent, you know, so that I can actually have some kind of visibility. And I'll just kind of go out until it's deep enough that I can't touch, you know.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, if you're trying to see if there's anything behind the waterfall, you know, you figure it's hard enough. It's hard to tell, and you know you don't want to get too close to there because it's pounding, right? That's being a 50-foot drop, right? There is some force to that water as it's coming down, but you know you can definitely you know, given your background, got the ring, navigate and see there is just stone behind there, you know. You don't need to do a perception check or anything. You are very, very confident that there is nothing behind there that you know, like a passage or anything like that. There's just nothing there.
got it. And I'll just, you know, do a little look around, see if there's anything that I can see under the surface as I kind of make my way back. Or I guess, am I scouting also the temple, the shrine?
We've already done that one.
You
Oh, we
guys
did that
finished
one
that
already?
one.
That's the one we
Got it.
voted to.
I mean,
Aqua
unless I mean, the
Okay.
next one, pretty much, I think that you guys, you've done pretty much everything that's on here. So, I mean, the thing is, if you're going anywhere, yeah, it's there or the rest of the way to it. Now, that's a bit of a long distance for you guys to go through, but you do seem to recall if you go all the way back to, just give me a second here. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Stupid thing. Here we go. This area, there is at least a tree or two that you can probably form a bridge that you can get across that method. Okay.
Okay.
So it's not like there isn't a means to get over onto the other side, with a lot more ease than trying to swim or paddle out.
And I think we need to ultimately get into that chunk of
Mhm.
town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Plus-
missing 4 now, right? Sorry, I think.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if you are, and I'll just bring up something here. Maybe I didn't state it, or it was missed, just for the convenience side. There is here. Why is it not sticking around? Here is, you would have noticed that there's something there as well
Oh,
previously from it, and there's a bunch of vine drips, obelisks, and maybe possibly an entry, something built into the
the wall.
the wall, the cliff face there, right?
Yeah.
But I think one of the things is, you probably at this point are going, you want to look at the structures, everything else that is usable at this point. Plus, the other thing is, based on the evidence you guys have, you are going after all the things of the the gods, the puzzle things, right? I'm not giving anything away. You guys have figured this out at this point. You figure you need to collect all 9 items,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
maybe
that
unless
means
there's,
9 different shrines that you need to go to.
so maybe unless there's we're compelled to check out that area. What do you guys think?
I mean, wouldn't hurt to look. Might always find
Right.
something fancy.
I suppose we
Mhm.
would know that there wouldn't be something in there useful. So yeah, why don't we go check it out?
We could always question our scribe friend to see if he had known if the streets go into the wall face into something in particular, or if that's supposed to be a shrine or something. If he'd be aware, or if they had ever mentioned it to him.
So what are you guys, where are you going to be headed? Just a minute.
I think we're gonna go check out the wall, the hole in the cliff side.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah.
well, if you go down there, I have to do that. You're going to see near the base of the cliff, there is a 15-foot tall obelisk of cracked stone, just draped in vines and black moss. Behind it, you see a black passageway obscured by withering creepers, a smaller tunnel burrowing into the cliff of the base of the cliff to the east.
do good to check it out, I guess.
We send Kate in to try to see if there's anything.
Sounds
Scope
like a
it
good
out.
idea.
I do want someone with a dark vision. I
Oh.
don't think a torch will be there.
Yeah, kid doesn't have dark vision.
Lido have dark vision?
I do, but I'm not in stealth mode. My armor's in melee mode.
I think just me and Lido have dark vision. I mean, I can try. It's just gonna be with disadvantage.
I've got dark vision.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Sounds like you just volunteered.
Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, I'll go and have a quick look. Super stealthy, 7 foot tall. Furball
Quite
that I am.
stealthy. 7 foot tall. Those all make sense going well together.
Give me a second.
That's a small goblin in heavy armor.
Girl, scary goblin.
Who am I missing? Oh, there we are. All right.
There's like a little campsite there.
Yeah, no, that's the obelisk. You
Oh, it's
guys
the
are
obelisk.
currently around.
I kind
And
of thought it was a burned out fire.
no.
If I push some of the vines away, are there any carvings on the obelisk?
Okay. You clear away the vines and moss. When you reach the south side of the obelisk, it exposes a message that's carved in common. And you get this. Fear the night when the Forsaken One sees death's mantle and the seas dry up and the dead rise. And I, Argonath, the Eternal, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter take heed. The enemies oppose, one stamped between them. In darkness it hides. Don the mask, or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
All right, guys, let's go another way, shall we?
Let's definitely go somewhere else, alright.
If our guide is kind of with us, right? Just not
Yeah,
doing
like
anything.
safe distance. Does this sound familiar to
Yeah.
her in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
here. Alton.
I'm gonna ask if this is referring to the events that created the zombie plague in the first place, because I think we were given some information about that.
Okay.
Like, I'm assuming this doesn't seem like a current carving for like something that's gonna happen soon, but this is from the last time the Acererak tried to claim the land.
No, it had not to your knowledge. You want to do an intelligence check?
Yeah, I mean, I did grow up not super far from here, so yeah, the history.
Yeah, sure, do a knowledge.
It's flat. Yeah. Okay.
You don't think so? But you said you wouldn't be surprised. Maybe it has something to do with whatever the area, the tombs in here that you guys were looking for. It's probably the tombs. But again, you guys do realize that you probably need from your things like that. You really need to collect all the puzzle pieces before you really should be possibly entering the tomb.
Okay, so this is the last place. So it's not the giant circle like place. This would be the end result then.
Could be.
Yeah, you're pretty sure of that. I mean, like I said, you know that you've been collecting, the cubes, from the individual shrines. This is not a shrine.
Yeah.
This is something completely different.
Okay, let's turn back. I honestly thought our end goal was the round, like walled area.
Well, it could be multiple points of egress here.
Yeah.
I'll ask our guide if she knows who the one stands between them, who that reference. Whether it's like an adventurer hero or whether it's like a god. Do we need Omu on our side or whatever? Or Ubtao, rather.
Very possible. But
On the mask or be seen. We found any masks in this campaign? Can't remember.
If we have, we wouldn't have remembered it. Maybe we sold it by accident.
We looked
That'd be like
through-
us to find the most important magic item of the campaign. It's not important yet. Then we sell it.
we looked through the eyes and for the monkey shrine of the different animals. But I don't think those are counted the mask.
Speak no truth to the doomed child. Okay, well. All right, let's try to go down and cross the river then if we need these puzzle pieces.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
like I said, you're more than welcome to go ahead in. But your characters, I'm going to give it to you. I think at this point, because remember, there's been a lot of things along the way, and you've even picked up somebody. Every points to something. Plus, the other thing is, you've picked up an awful lot of items already, right? So there is at least you've done about half the shrines.
Okay.
So where are you headed?
Guess we'll go south and try to cross that little log bridge.
All right.
Maybe Goris can shore it up, a little plant growth or something.
Sounds like an idea to me. Let's do it.
Yep.
All right, just give me a sec. So, all right, so you get to there, and so you see it's basically, like I said, there's a fallen tree that acts as a bridge across the river. Its trunk is much wider than a person. It stretches more than 100 feet. Of course, like everything else, there is ruined buildings on either side of the
And the tree's not hollow. We can't like walk through it. We have to go over it.
That is correct. The trunk is solid enough. maybe there might be a little rot underneath, but you need to walk on it. Now, it is wide enough for 2 medium creatures to pass each other safely.
like a
Underneath
different
the tree, you can see the water is churning towards the falls, which is about 200 feet downward.
Hmm.
So you don't need to make a roll in order to just walk across this log. I mean, it's safe enough. If for some reason you've decided to take a tumble into the river or wanting to go for a swim, then we're going to be talking about needing to make some rolls.
We'll cross.
I do what dwarves do best and walk across the way stoically without looking down.
Yeah, because that's the reason dwarves are actually short. They're afraid of heights.
It's true. That's why we live underground, so you don't have as far to.
Now, powerful dwarves would be if they were like taller.
They'd be
I
called
I
think
think
giants.
they wouldn't be as strong if they were taller. I mean, they'd be as strong, but they wouldn't seem as strong because
So answer me this then. If you were half giant, half dwarf, would you just be a very stout human?
yeah, that sounds right.
Very wide.
You'd have like your proportions would be weird. You look like a really short
I
person.
think you'd look like a gorilla, I think is what you'd look like mostly. Let's be
all
honest.
torso, all
Yeah,
torso,
like
short
a
legs.
gorilla. Yeah, you
Yeah.
might as well be an
There's-
awakened gorilla.
There's more
Hmm.
logistics than that. Like, I mean, is it the dwarf have to be big, or
Yeah.
Yeah. I would assume
Is
the
your
giant
mother
had to
the
be.
dwarf or
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Hmm. These things that keep me up at night.
So
That was like my just to finish. That was my first character when I was playing D&D first edition with my friend, and he's like, "Yeah, just do some whatever you want." And I was like, "Cool, I'm half giant, half dwarf, so I'm just a really stocky human." He's like, "All right, I guess. I don't know," and it just didn't work out, obviously. But okay, sorry, Sean, go ahead.
yeah, no problem. No, that's fine. Quick question to you all is, what, pray tell, is the marching order going to be here? Who's going across? How are you guys going to cross?
I think
I
Cade will be
assume-
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I think as usual it'd be Mert Norv up front, probably Quillback, and then Lido or Cade and Goris bring up the rear.
maybe?
Yeah,
Maybe I
Lido.
should go first or second because
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I can
Lido's
Dang it.
probably Lido's probably fine at the very back.
Favorite role of the game.
Okay. Ooh, 19. Thank you.
Ooh.
Bag of nails?
Yeah, they're like, excuse me.
Bag of nails? Oh my god! Yes.
What?
Legendary
that?
character, baby.
Oh no.
This is alias Lord Nikon's character. What? Scooby. Lillard, Matthew Lillard. This is his character.
Oh. Oh no. Good. This will be fun. Rolo. Rolo. What? No one hits me. Oh, it's the longbow. That's all right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cheating. It's a bow.
I guess we're fighting this out.
Unfortunately, this is
nails,
not
yes.
a. Ooh.
What? How?
Ooh.
That's my thing. That's my jam. I'm gonna die, guys. I just took 40 damage in one shot.
Oh my god.
Can
Aren't you resistant to poison?
I thought so.
Yeah, partially
this thing?
resisted.
Wow. Hmm.
Zoinks. Zoinks.
Hopefully you're nice and you're not making me roll some kind of like dexterity athletics to stay up on the log.
Fall off the log.
And then
No, this is once you guys
Now-
have sort of gotten
Okay, on
across.
the other
Since
side.
you were the first
Ah.
person to get across there. You know, that's why.
Okay.
And so that was we're going to start now. That was the first round because everybody, surprised based on this
fair.
one.
So can I throw just so do I see this character or are they hidden? Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. Are they hidden or anything?
Yes, they were hidden. If you want, you know, you can
Absolutely.
do a perception check here.
I will
and
do
see.
so. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do a perception to see if what the heck just shot me, and also if there's anything else potentially lying in wait somewhere else. Ooh, I'll take it. Did not register. Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry, 23.
Oh wow, you just make it.
Oh, thank Jesus. Thanks. I mean, thank Moradin.
So you now just catch a glimpse of it, of this, I guess you think it's a tabaxi, you know, and just open fire on you at the as soon as you crossed, and appears to have just
I thought we were
leapt
fighting an
across
actual bag of nails.
the off of the rooftops there, so of somewhere in moving.
Okay. Does it look like I'd be able to close in one turn, or would it be a dash
Well,
action
you'd have
situation?
to close in and get to a rooftop.
Yeah.
This person is not on the ground, so you'd have to move into one of the buildings and then climb onto the rooftop and then leap from rooftops to rooftops.
Are we still on the log?
No, I think we just
Most
got
of
off
you
the
guys, you
rooftop.
know, at this
Okay.
point, you know, to say that you've moved off the log, so there's no worries there.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna make this theatrical then. I think Mert would get hit quite severely with this arrow. Would clock.
I'm
this
just shocked.
tabaxi.
It's like the first time I've ever seen it get that much damage
This
in one round.
is. I gotta be honest. That's the hardest I've ever been hit, even through like all the giant things we're fighting. Even the dinosaur didn't bite me that hard.
Well, technically, this character is he's a senile assassin.
That doesn't go well together.
Yeah.
No. So I'm gonna combat roll backwards, pull out my shield defensively, and then clock him and run right for him, but not just to get against the building that he's on or close to kind of get some cover and kind of yell to them to get cover because we're being shot at. So yeah, and I think because that hurt, I'm going to second wind. Because ouch.
Ouchie is right.
Yeah. It's just 1d10. Ugh. That is horrible. I feel like that should be stronger. But anyways, second wind. And yeah. Just kind of close up on him so I'm not right in his field of vision and potentially get to him or try to get to him next turn.
It's
All right,
1d10 plus your fighter level.
Yeah, so it should be okay. I'm gonna fix it. I think it's wrongly coded.
So you should be getting 12. You should have gotten 12 points back. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's me then. Thank you.
All right.
12 points back.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will run up behind you and pull some arrows out for you. And I'll just say I'll
Thank you.
follow you wherever this guy is.
Right. Cade will, seeing they went over there to hit something because Merc got hit by an arrow. He's gonna roll to the side, fire over Orv's shoulder. Somehow he manages to.
What are you attacking?
That won't hit.
It should be a 15. I'm seeing it's not adding the +2, is it?
No, that's with the +2.
That's with the +2? Yikes. Okay,
Yeah, I have a +10. I rolled a 3.
got it.
So that's all I got.
You gonna bonus action do anything?
No. I got all this within 5 feet. I don't need to.
Okay.
What the weather here? Next long rest, I need to switch out some of my spells for support spells. Anyways,
Oh, the ranged attacks would have really come in useful now.
yeah, they would. So I'm just gonna firebolt for now.
I was gonna say I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this character one single character managed to do more damage to the party than all the other, like King of Feathers or whatever managed to do.
I mean, he's on a roof. He's got the high ground, right?
Yeah, I think as of yet,
Yes,
those-
Anakin, I
have the high ground.
You underestimate our power.
Maybe you can smash the building he's on down or something.
And then we can stand on top
Can
of it.
can I actually do that?
I don't know what you're
Yeah, we're high level characters. We
mean,
can do whatever we want.
engineer.
A shatter spell wouldn't be able to do that. I don't think.
You don't have a bomb yet?
Look for a structural weakness.
Yeah,
Just-
I could like use a shatter spell right under the floor of the roof. Could I?
Does it say, does Shatter do like extra damage to like constructs and stuff?
Yeah, it does.
so.
No, it doesn't do extra damage. They get disadvantage on the save.
Yeah. Well, yeah, creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the saving throw, and a non-magical object automatically takes the damage.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know, I'm just gonna go for something. Wait, is the roof sloped? Because I could just grease.
You can try. I mean, it depends. Some of the roofs are flat. Some of them are, there's slight bends for it. I mean, there's not like true pitched that you can see.
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep it simple with a firebolt. Ooh. There we go.
Okay, so we cross a log. We're in this, little green space.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see him, or is he like dashed off?
You think you did see him move once, more that there. So you think you have an idea. It's a general idea of where he is. I mean, he is trying to be evasive, but you can generally target, and that's what the role, he is at this point. If there's an attack, if it's something magical where it doesn't necessarily require to hit, well, there's other means to we'll handle
Okay.
that.
If I wanted to get up onto the building, I'm assuming there's not like a staircase, like it's not like there's not like a ladder like leaning up against it.
There's nothing like
Okay.
there's no ease of there. I mean, you probably can find, you know, handholds and things like that. If you start this round, possibly by next round, you could be on the top of that particular building. Whether or not he'd still be there, you know, is next.
Okay.
But in that case, that becomes more easier as long as you're willing to jump the buildings like he is.
Right. Okay. So here is what I think I want to do. I see Orav has given Mert a little essence. So I'm going to move up to the building. I'm going to bonus action take, I have a potion of climbing. And if all my movement is used getting to the building, I will dash climb the building and get up on top.
Okay. That will use up your entire round.
Sure. Yeah, I want to be up there. Like, hey man, cool it. We're not here to cause any troubles. We're here to help the land heal.
Okay.
I don't know why I went like Texas Hulk Hogan there, but I did.
I love it.
So I can climb for a while.
Okay.
now.
And we'll come back to you on one thing. And if this is what you're going to be saying to him,
Yeah.
I'm going to do
Because I mean, I would know, like, you know, Chult is like second home to Tabaxi. They're not
Yeah.
from here, but they tend to flock here.
Okay. I will let you know this, so more it's on the next turn, but to give you an idea, the Tabaxi is a combination of senile and crazy. He's not going to let anybody live on this. And since you've seen the Leonard character, basically, yeah, he's looking for an honorable death. So
Got the crazy eyes.
and
Oh,
everybody there is prey at this point.
and he's old, right? He's like super old.
He's super
recall.
old, but really talented, as Mort will tell you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to, like, you know, I'm like a 6'5" tortoise. You know, I'm gonna try to take up a lot of space as well.
Fair enough. Okay, so we'll just move on to him now.
Yeah, maybe I should have said this on my turn, but if he attacks anyone and they have to make a saving throw like Merc did, I'm going to use my reaction to give them +4. I'm just going to say that ahead of time.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice that it happens later, but thank you.
And you get +3 from me.
And my hammer.
I think even that +4 and +3 wouldn't have been enough to save you. But it might not be
Alright.
needed this round anyways.
Alright. And he goes leaping off. So Gareth's turn.
Oh,
What's the druid gonna do?
do I see him leaping off? See where it's going?
At this point, you can, if you're keeping your eyes sort of where they're gonna be in that general area, you can see the motion on it. I mean, again, as I said, for targeting purposes, you can attempt to hit, you know, something if you have ranged wise. That's what the roll is. So that's not an issue. Area, something, you know, definitely you know what building rooftop he's on. And by the way, you don't have to worry about coolback at this point because they're no longer on the same building.
True. Okay. All right, I'll try and hit him. But cast that.
Oh.
Oh, you saved, right?
Yeah. So what was that?
Sweet, that sucks. Oh, no, it just evades.
Evaded.
What a butt.
Okay.
That's
that was
worse.
Like I said, I am kind of shocked these matched. I said, well, I'm one character. This is going to be fast. I mean, to be fair, one of the big things that Vanjie has is that since, you know, this is mostly ranged at this point and probably stay that way, Mort can't end it in one round.
For now.
Can you imagine a flying Vorpal sword? I mean, that would just be evil.
That would be amazing. Oh.
Deck of many things. Who knows?
All right.
Um,
So Mert, so how far is he now? From me, let's just say from where I'm at. Can I get a straight line of sight on him if I?
Oh yeah, no, I'd say that, you know, if you wanted to, you could try. You have, again, as I'm going to say here, everybody has a rough idea where he is, and you can attempt to do, you know, any form of attack on him at this point.
Excellent. So I will peek around and do a flourish, Sailor Moon style, and pull out my circlet. And yeah, I'm going to try to shoot that guy 3 times with my circle of blasting. So scorching ray. So first, let me just select him right first. So first attack hits.
Ooh,
I'm gonna do it 3 times, and I'll do the damage however times I hit. Second attack hits, and then third ray. Oh, misses. All right. So first hit, and then second hit. So there you go. So I do a flourish, activate my circle of blasting, say blast. I don't know. I have to think of something cooler. And then three rays of fire shoot from my circlet, 2 hit when he avoids. And then I take my circlet off because it burns. And yeah, that's me. I think that's me for now. Oh, I hide again after, obviously. Go back around the corner so he can't see me.
Okay, so if I know what building he's on,
yes.
I'm gonna go to the opposite building and start climbing up to the roof of that one. With my athletics, maybe.
Well, okay, he may or may not come onto that building, but yeah, you could definitely.
Yeah, I'll just in case, you know, just get some vantage on him there.
At the very least, you'll be in the same set, and you try to grab onto some of the vines and stuff like that, and it is not as easy as you thought, and maybe you need to, you know, maybe not wearing the armor so much or something.
Oh geez, I don't
Well,
know. Let's see. This wall's kind of slippery. Let's see.
I'll say that you can make
It's
it
a wall
all the
spot.
way up, but you are going to be prone starting next round.
Okay, I'm gonna like give some divine favor to the dwarf as a bonus action as I'm
Thank
dying on the ground.
So next round, you're gonna have to pick yourself up, basically.
Okay.
And, you know, burn part of an act, your move or action there. Okay. Kate's up.
Muted Kate.
Okay. So I'm going to, since I don't have any allies within 5 feet, bonus action, hide. Then I'm going to jump out and fire my hand crossbow. Oh,
Oh no. 3 again.
again.
But if you would roll with advantage, right? Because you would be hidden.
Oh yeah, I guess. Even worse. Wait, no! I'm lucky.
You're lucky.
Oh,
Uh,
half attacks. Finally.
Ha! Take that! I can shoot big damage too.
Yikes.
That's all I got.
okay. So would Quillback be able to reach him again next turn?
Just a matter of me running across the building, jumping.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I should make you bigger.
Make him
Pretty
smaller.
big, pretty big already.
How
I'd
big
make
Godzilla?
Make-
Just one size
Imagine.
bigger.
Activate Operation
Lito.
Godzilla.
I can't stop him from moving, man. I gotta
Mhm.
pin this guy down.
Yeah, let's see if a bigger Quillback can do it.
Like Rancor sized.
Oh yeah, we were watching the Boba Fett show.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, sorry. Quick question there.
Um,
So, how do you feel about it now that it's over?
I think it was good.
Did I
I
watch the
haven't
last
seen the whole
one?
thing,
Is the
but
big battle the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they made Boba Fett kind of bumbling. I kind of hate that. He's like
Yeah.
so tactical. But it was
I
fun.
agree.
Okay, so I enlarge now.
I liked the
Yeah,
I liked the
one
bright flashes,
supersized
loud
turtle.
noises. I like the bright flashes and loud noises, and I like the fighting.
I mean,
and
yeah.
yeah.
So I
I guess
become
I-
like
yeah.
like in Ninja Turtles 2. I'm like that big turtle.
Orca.
Okay.
Oh, actually, was that was it not New World? Lost Ark, I think.
Yeah.
I installed it last weekend
Yeah.
because of my friends going on about it and tried it out.
And is it worth it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
What?
my system runs it well. I mean, obviously, I don't have a new video card, right? But the processor and everything held it up and things like that. I haven't really played an MMO in a long time, so
Like a Diablo MMO.
yeah, it's basically what I was thinking there.
It-
I'm playing
mean,
one of the gunner classes, so just going in
Nice.
full Blair pistols, everything.
Is there any other way to play a game, honestly?
Big swords.
Okay, so I crickety crack and become massive. I'm gonna run towards him like full, like using my knuckles, you know. Quadrupedal running and jump across the building, and I'm gonna try to give him a bear hug.
So, what size is he now?
I am large, size
he-
large.
Yeah, one size bigger.
Okay. Tell you what. I think that you should be able to make it. Just give me an acrobatics roll as you jump across.
It's a trap.
Just as long as you don't roll a 1.
Oh, should I give you +4 here or should I save it? That's the
Well,
question.
save-
I'm gonna save it.
What was that? Oh, sorry, I dragged the the dragon head. All right, that's all right.
So you managed to do it. It's fine. And listen, I was just gonna all I was gonna have him do is if he got rolled a 1, he's just gonna be prone.
Got it.
What's the
Because I mean,
structural
there's a
integrity
little
on
thing
that
about
roof?
being a little, discombobulated when you're a larger size, even for the jump. You can make it, but it's just more of like, okay, gotta get used to the size difference.
And sorry, Goris, what were you saying?
Sorry, I was just wondering what the structural integrity of the roof is to be holding
Don't bring it up.
jump.
So
Dwarf
funny
is-
you should mention that. I want to grab him and roll off the roof.
Oh God.
I
Oh,
want to bring him down.
Okay. You can definitely attempt to do so. So
I know he's gonna be slippery, but I
I
get
think-
advantage on my strength checks right now.
what you're attempting to do would be, to me, sounds like a grapple.
Yeah, I think that's the first part of the.
I don't know if you can do that in the same turn, but
Well, if I'm
because you have to move him after you grapple him.
right. So if I have any, yeah, we'll see. Or you know what? Can I do a shove rather than a grapple?
Yeah.
And then I will just
Shove him
also
off. Yeah.
fall, and I will just fall off the building and try to land
Yeah.
on him.
So turtle follow
You
from
can
the
do a
sky,
shove.
eh?
Yeah, I mean that is
I think
fine.
it's the same
I
kind
like
of
the belly
strength
flop plan.
contesting.
So is that I've never done a shove before. Is that an athletics thing or is that just a strength roll?
Shoving a creature is an attack roll. You make just a melee attack roll. Either knock it prone or you shove it away from you.
Really? It's
They
an
have
attack
to be can be no more than one size larger than you. Instead of making an attack roll, you make a athletics check, contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity, acrobatics. Target, of course, gets to choose.
I'm gonna do the athletics since I have advantage at the moment.
Yeah, and if you succeed, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, so I'll say I'm trying to bring him down. Terrible.
Horrible.
All right. Well, that's 13 there. So let me see. Bring up him. All right.
I
Give me a
could have
second
bonus
here.
action guided myself, I suppose. But I didn't.
Yeah, okay. So
Oh, guidance is an action. Never mind.
ooh,
Yes.
Okay, I knock him off the roof.
all right. And okay, in that case, let me check.
Game he moves next because a prone opponent's always fun.
He's not prone.
Oh, he would have fallen. I guess he would have just landed fine.
He's at the backseat. I'm rolling.
I was
He's got
gonna say,
catch
obviously-
relay. He's not
He's a cat, lands on his feet.
damn straight.
And my tabaxi does not always land on his feet, let me tell you.
So that's your action. You're done.
So, well, if I have movement, I would like to also jump off the roof or just fall or whatever.
Well, let's
So
see
I'm
here.
massive. It's not such a long way down.
Well, you moved, took an action. So I can say that you jumped, right? For it?
Well, yeah, I just crossed the distance, however much distance there was.
And
can say
then
that was 20 feet.
she pretty much shoved him. Okay, you can break up your move, and I'll say that you can attempt to jump down, but I'm going to need a
Actually,
your choice.
you know what? I'll stay up. I'm knocking him down to a bunch of people.
Mhm.
I'll stay up. I have.
But
Yeah,
probably
because I was going to
slumping him
say
would
if
do
you're
a
going to
ton
do
of
it in
damage.
combat, I'm going to need some form of in this case a dex check, because you are jumping down, and you know, even being a little larger, that's still deadly on the knees, man.
That's true.
Talking
I'm
about
mostly
somebody.
cartilage though, so. And I will take out a pipe and smoke my pipe. Then that's my bonus action.
Right.
Blow some bubbles.
Double
His turn.
burn.
Okay, so he is down on the ground now. There. Not terribly impressed. So he's just gonna.
Not him. No.
Ah, yes, not me.
I can give him +4 on the save, which he doesn't need.
Oh,
Okay.
well done.
Woo.
I forgot to put it in, but I have evasion.
Evasion's only if you.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
It's for area spells.
Yep.
So
That's,
yeah, I'm just gonna do uncanny dodge on the actual longbow damage.
better than nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that how uncanny dodge works?
Yeah, I can half the damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can do that on the
Look like there it
11
already
damage.
halved it.
which one? No, that was he got half damage from the
The poison.
poison already
Oh,
because of a different
because he
thing. So
saved.
he can half the initial arrow damage, which is maxed. So he can get get 4 hit points back.
Yep.
Again,
the
this
initial-
one
that'd be
character has
5.
done more damage to the party.
No, I'm pretty sure that stone ball did the most damage
That sucked.
That's
for you
alright.
guys.
All right.
Okay.
You have clear line of sight to him at this point, by the way, since he's now on the ground.
Okay.
Did he use his? Did he use movement to get up, or is he still prone?
I don't think he was prone.
He
ever.
wasn't prone.
Oh, he wasn't prone. Oh, sorry,
No.
sorry.
So, Goris, by the way, there's nobody in the way, by the way, if you want to use something incredibly dangerous like Thunder Wave or any of those other ones, by the way.
Yeah. I was thinking that, or I might just throw an animal at him.
Anything you want.
Let's try Wall of Thorns, and I'll try and encircle him in Wall of Thorns.
That's not a bad choice.
Okay. So it just encircles him. Doesn't really do the damage unless I think he tries to escape from it, right?
Let me double check. But I think you've got it right.
Oh no, they take the damage.
It's just a wall. It's not like a.
No, they still let's
Isn't it?
see.
Or you can do a circle.
Yeah. So he's no, roll your damage. No, still roll your damage. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He failed, but he still had evasion, which is why he got the reduction. Still. Yeah, that's still brutal.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that he did, because if he succeeded, he should have that would have half the half.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive.
Okay.
We can just wait for his turn to come again, and then he'll take another 78 damage.
If he tries to get out.
Yeah. Well, I assume he's gonna try to.
Yeah. I assume so.
I was gonna say that's actually a damn effective spell against this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bonesaw, we got some sign to do. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna. So would I be able to now get to him?
Then you have to go through the wall of thorns to get
That's
to
cool.
No. No.
it's not.
Don't do it.
I'm like chomping at the bit here. No one's ever made me bleed my own blood like that.
78.
Oh,
That's a
no.
lot.
No, I think what do I think I'll just take a shot at him, to be honest. So yeah, I'll leave the sword stashed, or sorry, sheathed, and I'll just oh yeah, that's right, I have a longbow. I was like, what, silver? So I'm gonna take out my elven longbow that I never ever used before, and just debated ever bringing, but I'm like, hey, you know what? When in Rome, and I'm gonna
A
take a shot at him.
dwarf.
It's a super
Ryan.
long longbow. Oh, there you go. There you go. Here's some taste of your own medicine. And yeah, that's me. I guess. Do you get 2 shots? Do you not for range for a bow? For a
That's
fighter?
right.
You have 2 attacks.
You're
Yeah.
a fighter and you've got multi attacks. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. They don't have a
And
loading.
no one would play
quality.
ranged fighters if you couldn't. Get
No,
multi
it's a good
attack.
point.
Yeah.
I think no, because before I used to have a
It's
crossbow, so you can
Crossbows, you have.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is to get around that for crossbows. That's why there's a feat, right?
Yeah. Okay, never mind. All right, taking a second
Yeah,
shot.
I'm getting that.
Which is
feat
one of the
10.
few one of the feats I definitely recommend people have if you're a crossbow. And by the way, if we do introduce guns, firearms into
Plus
it,
10. Yeah.
there is a similar feat, for quick loading for your firearms, because what's the point otherwise, right?
Yeah.
Or you can do what they did in the old days of the pirates, is like you just a pistolero. It's like, seriously, you just have a whole bunch of loaded guns. And
Yeah,
you
just pull them out, shoot once, drop it. Cool. Yeah, I'll stick with that. 2 shots.
nice.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. If you ever do let us use guns, you can absolutely be sure I will have one. I'll find a way.
Oh, I didn't bring it, but I bought something off of Amazon. Have you guys seen the field guides, little notebooks for it? Because
No.
I'm definitely looking for my own campaign, and I'm definitely going to be doing it. So I said the season after we do Curse of Strahd, I am giving serious thought to having firearms in that setting.
Ooh.
Well, I can totally see like a vampire hunter, like guns firing wind stakes.
Should all have guns.
So
Let's just make it a gun campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all
The guns
we're
of
all guns.
Gunland.
Yeah, except we're all like fighter
Having fun.
gunslingers, multi-class, something different.
We're all Van Helsing.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, well,
All with a bunch of ridiculous steampunk junk.
How dare you, sir?
well, actually, what do you think this whole thing is about?
Yes.
Besides the fact that
Shooting
you've
things.
got, what do they call them? Steam jacks is firearms, rifles, things like that.
I'm cool with this.
Cool.
The thing is, I am shocked is the number of books literally that they have a gunslinger class that I just find just hilarious. In all seriousness, you look through, I've got about 4 different books where literally they've added an additional class where it's the gunslinger, and I'm like, to me, however, the big thing is that no, guns should be, it's just another weapon. There's no need to have a very specific class. You can have subclasses where it's special for a fighter that specializes. Otherwise, anybody should be able to use it, and that's my viewpoint. And I'll tell you, this is the was it Cobalt Press? You know, the guys who do the Vault, that do the Tomb of Beasts. I backed their hero one, and I'm really waiting forward to the PDF. In that PDF, they have a bunch of subclasses that deal with firearms. Like for the sorcerer, there's a gunpowder.
I like this.
Yeah.
I just think it's I mean, it's not high fantasy sorry, high fantasy necessarily, but it's still a way to make it like interesting, you know, like, you know, ammo or like gunpowder and like, you know, errors on shooting, guns locking, guns blowing up in your hand, you know. I'm cool with all that stuff.
There is a book coming. It's delayed. I thought it would have been already out. It's called Victoria. They've done it a few times, and then they're going to do the 5e, and it's basically you're looking at a Victorian era urban fantasy steampunk with guns whole hard, and I'm like going, okay, somebody knows what my jam is.
Yes, steampunk and guns.
I'm cool with this.
Just before the next thing happens, I'm gonna just shout out, Orif, he's not right in the head, man.
Oh,
So fix it.
I'm gonna throw some holy water on him.
I mean, he's probably not possessed. It's crazy. You got a 5th level spell I don't know about.
Oh, I missed.
You attack Mort.
Not Mert.
I meant
It's definitely gonna burn.
It wouldn't have hit him anyway.
Okay.
Just turn around, just throw it at Mert.
Oh.
So,
Cade's up.
yeah. Cade's gonna pop up with his crossbow. Bang. Please hit properly. Yeah, I hit properly. Boom.
Dead. What?
Not dead.
Wah, wah.
The hardest boss.
Cade is the hardest boss.
Anything else?
No, all I got.
You have a bonus action still, man.
Yeah, but I can't do anything with it.
Hide.
No, I did. That's what I did.
Okay.
Okay then, so I'm still holding concentration on Quillback. Yeah, I guess I'll just do another firebolt. I mean, I'm starting to think. I'm starting to get worried if I do anything, it would start to get lethal.
Are we
I
not?
thought.
Oh no, Quillback knows
kill-
this guy's going to kill all of you if he gets
Oh,
the
okay.
chance.
I was like, wait, what? As I like pulling out the vorpal sword.
Yeah, Goblin, we're killing this guy.
Okay. Okay. Now that I got confirmation.
Tough kitty cat.
What do I do for any section?
All right, so what's Quillback going to do? As he's just taking.
Yeah.
Jump
and
on the
bubble-
thorns and
these
crush
bubbles
'em?
are massive, by the way. I'm having a hard time. I feel like he's not right in the head. I'm not like spiritually equipped to help him.
Do you want us to do non-lethal and you can try to work some mojo on him?
Throw
Let
some
your
holy
gods
water
run
at
now.
you.
I don't have the spells that could help him.
I mean, he wants death, right? Just saying.
Oh, well, I mean, he shot Mert, so yeah.
Mert will
Cade,
literally
which
will
Quillback
kill him.
really doesn't like.
Oh, we could just talk to him after he's dead.
I know. I'm obviously gonna do that very reluctantly. I start doing some motions, and I Kamehameha this guy down through the thorns. I'm gonna unleash a 3rd level guiding bolt. I almost like don't look as I do it. So roll to hit. No. Okay. Let me just augment this dice roll. Oh, this is too complicated. Okay, I'm gonna just roll the extra stuff after.
There's not going to be a need to do that.
Okay.
No.
Listen, I paid for it. I'm rolling. And his corpse is just glowing.
Look at all those ones.
So that's exceeding like the point by quite a number. As you see.
I nod at Leto and thanks, and like I'm hopping a fence. I'm gonna jump down off of this building.
I just find it
Can
amusing if he had just rolled a little better on two of his shots, the amount of damage this guy would have been doing to you. And if he had been able to actually hide, his sneak attacks would have been deadly.
Okay. So as Quillback jumps down, he starts shrinking as I losing concentration.
I'm gonna try to push the vine growth out of the way from around him, and
Roll a save.
It should only last a couple of minutes anyway, right? 10
and,
minutes.
You can dismiss it.
yeah. I'm gonna grab.
Yeah.
Grandfather, what were you doing? And I'm gonna crack the Allspark and cast Speak with Dead on him. Maybe we can at least give us some answers.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna ask him what he was doing here.
He came to find the fabled treasure called Navel of the Moon.
Navel of the Moon?
Navel of the Moon.
Belly button.
I'll ask him. Where is that? Where is that? Throwing me totally off.
What is it?
Well, if we know what it is, we don't know where it is. So I want to know. We can
Well,
figure
he
that-
was looking for it, so he doesn't. He knows it should be somewhere here. He doesn't know
Maybe you go crazy.
what it is.
I'm gonna ask what is in the center of that, like that ringed area, the circular walls. What is in there?
Various items. There should be said I believe the UNT are in there, as well as you know, the Royal Palace.
So it is at least somewhere where we know there's going to be probably a bigger concentration of them.
Okay, you asked about the navel of the moon. Did you ask him what it is?
Sure, I'll ask him what it is. Yeah.
It's said to be a chunk, said to be carved from a chunk of the moon, a polished egg-shaped stone. That said anybody that can hold the stone can find their way home to his or her loved ones.
Never found it.
That must be why he went mad.
No,
Well,
it's
I've got one question left.
yeah.
Why are you so crazy?
There's 5, right?
Yeah.
I'll
He's
ask,
senile. He's really old. He's really old.
Yeah. Well, it says anything they knew within the last 10 days, he
Okay.
would be able to give me information on. How... What's the right question? Have you found a secret entrance under the city?
He believes inside the circle there is an entrance to the fane of the night serpent. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, sure. That's good. Good enough. Dengar again. All right, and then he makes a ghastly sound. And he becomes a corpse again.
Okay.
Okay, so we have something else to look forward to, or look for. Polished egg-shaped stone.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't know what the soulmonger was, or what the
Well, no,
Asera,
I mean,
so.
you got from the questioning, he came here for something else completely different, right? He's after a magic item reputed to, first off, a fabled item that's reputed to have some magical ability. And, the story is that it's located somewhere in here. Which, to be fair, is not unheard of, the fact that there'd be fabled treasures in right? Forget what you guys are mainly after. There is a lot of other reasons people come to this, looking for this city, right?
Yeah. I'm going to do some kind of warrior's rites, to help
I think
them
even Mert would help you with that. That shot was worth it.
find
He was impressed.
peace in the Tears hunting party across the celestial heavens. Blah blah blah.
So do you guys go and do anything after that? Look around the area, or?
For sure. I'm
So
assuming it's some kind of base camp or.
Yeah, it's not hard to find now that he's there and you have time. You can find this, you think is his lair that he had going there in one of the ruins basements there. You take a look in that, it's not much. There looks like there is a stew there on the the fire that's cooking. And are you going to search through?
Yeah, him as well. Like, does his bow look like a normal bow, just wielded very well?
Yeah, it's just the guy was extremely talented. As I said, he was hitting senility because of his age. He has been at this a long time. I mean, he basically the stats.
Poison.
Sorry?
That poison.
Yeah, and he had some stuff coated. I mean, it's not much. If you're gonna look around inside his lair, you do find within a hollow gore, there appears to be 5 doses of something.
Anyone want to take a little taste, see what it is?
Well, you're the one that's resistant to poison.
Fine. Yeah, I'll just dip my pinky to see, or can I roll some kind of check, or dip my pinky to see what it is if I can't figure it out?
You dealt with a guy that did you more damage on poison and it hit Cade. You honestly want to try to mess around even with something?
I
Well,
want to put
isn't
his
that-
poison in my drow dagger.
No, but isn't that what you're supposed to do in D&D? You're just like tip your finger to see, or smell it if that's less dangerous. I just want to try to see if we could figure out what it is.
With the all rubbing the gums.
You imagine that this is some sort of poison
Okay,
based on.
all right. So I'll pass it to Cade then, be like, I'm pretty sure this is poison. Be careful.
Could I? I mean, I have pretty high survival and pretty high wisdom. Would I be able to glean?
Sure, give me roll your highest. I'll say you can roll with advantage being in the air from the
They're
area.
both +8, so yeah. I'll roll medicine.
Jeez.
Rolling like junk. But
Okay, you believe that this is possibly Midnight Tears, a poison that if ingested, you will suffer no effect from until about the stroke of midnight. At which point, if the poison hasn't been neutralized before that, we're looking at a DC 17 Constitution save that needs to be done, or 9d6 poison damage.
Yikes. Good thing you didn't dip your pinky.
So am I assuming this is what I was hit with? Do I need to worry that I'm going to die at midnight?
No, that was
Okay.
more of an instant impact.
Okay.
And so remember, this one is to be ingested.
Oh, very true.
I
Okay.
was hoping for purple worm poison, but this
Oh yeah, that'd be brutal.
Jessamine's been doing business. All right. What else? I want to. So he's looking for the navel of the moon. Presumably, he's got someone to get back to. He's trying to get home or get,
I assume that if you asked him the question, he would tell you he was looking for his lost son.
his son. Okay. Is there a map to the sun or a home address?
That was what the navel of the moon was for.
Well,
And then we killed him.
I have a scroll of revivify.
Oh, God, no. He's also
Oh,
quite
no.
mad. So, you know.
And
Biggest
lock him in a room.
I mean, if you want to, we can like tie him up real good, and bring him back. But
Oh, we
doesn't
can't.
Revivify,
This is
doesn't he
Soulmonger.
want to have to come back?
Death curse?
Oh, that's right, the
Yeah.
death curse.
That's right, folks.
Wah, wah.
So
Well,
what
let's bring
happens?
let's bring his body in here and leave him here, just in case we need to find him later.
Cool. I guess we move on.
Do we
or-
find out like what's happening on like in the astral plane of the death curse? Like where are the spirits that are going?
You don't know any more than you've been told.
Does the campaign ever go through that? Or does it talk about
I know the effects and what's happening, and
Oh, okay. So it's part of it.
there's a whole amount of rules and regs, and there's timelines based on, let's say, one of you guys bites it. The clock I have to start running.
I see.
Let's leave it that way.
Oh, okay.
Well, speaking of which, Kate, how you looking?
Perfectly fine-ish.
You're joking,
Enough?
right?
Has his arms hanging with by like a piece of skin?
Yeah. Nah, perfectly fine-ish. But
Okay.
what is this weird feeling? It feels cold and I don't know.
That's the cold fingers of death, my friend.
Oh,
We need
can
to
you get rid of it?
I don't know. Anyone have any healing or potions?
Yeah.
What do we want?
You can
Go
give
on,
him the
potion, then.
spray.
I got some heals. I got another 20. 20
Oh.
for you.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Cool.
Well, it's not. I'll hit you with a level 2.
Oh wait, no. Oops.
wounds.
I read that wrong. That's not how much damage that's not how much health I have. That's how
Yeah.
much damage I've taken.
Yes, it was an awful lot.
So you gain back 7 and 4, so 11 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back up to max.
So I guess we keep on keeping on.
Lido, you all right?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Mert?
Yeah, I'm fine. I think Orav just used most of his healing hands on me there, so good to go.
So what do you guys want to do next?
Just for the sake of thoroughness, whatever that word is.
Thoroughness.
Thorolosity? No, it's not. Look down the rest of his layer here. Is there anything other than the poison in the stew?
No. I mean, you found enough equipment, and I've added that in there for like just the gear or explorer gear, and I've just tossed that in there. Besides that, there's really nothing of tremendous interest.
Okay. We need a short rest, or are we good to go? What do you think?
A short rest. I mean, we can hold it. I'm pretty much out of skills, but except for that, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Find the next shrine.
I'm good. I have
Yep.
I have spells.
Next
Well, you
shrine
guys
it is.
are in luck because it's actually very evident and very close by there, and it's just like right there.
Huh. Very nice.
Let's mess up another puzzle.
Let's brute force. Let's do it. Sorry guys, I'll be right back. Just get a glass of water.
No problem. Okay. So we are going to head to the next spot, I guess. So you get there, and you can see a bunch of swirling carvings. Again, decorating 2 obelisks at the entrance to the compound. Fairly, you guys are sort of getting used to this. There's the overgrown courtyard. There's a bunch of tall palms and that shade it. There's stone doors that seal the entrance to a windowless shrine with smaller ruins standing nearby.
Okay.
Is there anything written on these obelisks?
Sorry, what?
Is there anything written on these obelisks?
There is nothing there beyond the fact that just, you know, the artwork there. If you go into the courtyard a little, you can clearly make out above the doors. There is an inscription, as you've seen prior, and that says, Urglock urges us to contrast all options before acting.
Oh God.
Heard that name.
And you know, you guys notice also to your right hand side there appears to be a ruined building, as you can see there. It's a workshop. The roof of the workshop collapsed long ago, and there's just masses of plants there. But there's hundreds of iron rings that hang from hooks on the wall. Some are bent and broken, while others are rusted beyond repair.
Can I grab the ones that look serviceable?
There are hundreds. You'd be grabbing hundreds of keys, you know, from that and going through for that. It's just more of a
Flavor.
You know, they're all different, but you can make out what, but you need to know what you're looking for if you're looking for something specific.
Okay.
If you're just grabbing everything, you're going to be here for a long time and need a lot of.
So does the front door look locked or closed then?
All right. Well, the front door there is made out of stone, and as with most of the items, it is open and sort of, well, it's not locked. It is stone, and it is you know, heavy, but any character or characters with a combined score of 20 or higher can heave them open, as you've been doing with the other doors, right? So that really shouldn't be a difficulty for you guys. At least one of you I know has above 20, has a 20 or more strength. So, and combined, that's easy enough for you guys to open.
Is it the workshop? The smaller ruin is the workshop with all the rings?
Yeah, it's correct. The one that's on to your right hand side,
Just
left hand
can't
side on the
chat
map.
Okay. Oh, it's I think it's on black and white again. It must be on night. The map's on night mode or something.
I hate the fact they did this. Give me a second.
Quillback's gone.
Oh, it's just this right here. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There
I was
you
like,
go.
where's this other? I couldn't find the other structure. I get it now.
Yeah, it's collapsed, so it's in ruins, right? So it's not.
Right.
So there's just rings all over the wall.
So slowly step into the entryway
Mm-hmm.
and survey.
Okay, there is a giant snail statue that's there. It's just looming sort of in the center. In place of antenna, it seems to have like 5 pseudopods ending in rocky clubs. Along the walls, 6 iron keys hang from small niches above the stone pipes. Behind the statue is a carved pedestal in a wide alcove that has a keyhole set into its base.
E.
Whale snail. That's fun.
Flail snail. All right. So do we on the carved pedestal? Do we see any kind of? We obviously need a key of some kind. Do we see any kind of writing or indication as to what kind of key we'd be looking for? Drawings.
Well, it's a key. You think that you can see it there. That fairly standard for it. I mean, probably there are 6 keys hanging here. In the room. They're all of a similar size, and you presume that they could fit.
Are they different in appearance, I would assume?
Yes, each one is slightly different in appearance. I mean, if you go and look, you can see that the teeth mark is different on each single one of them.
Anyone snail-like?
No.
I
there's
gotta
not.
go take a long rest in real life.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Liam.
Hey, Liam,
Night.
Good night.
Wait,
can we try put each key in the keyhole to make sure they all fit, but don't actually try and
Can we put them all at the same time?
Okay.
I'm
well,
thinking like one, see if it fits.
Good.
Just for a process of elimination. I don't know if it'll help, but
I like it.
all right. Well, as you're doing that and you come to the base there, out pops.
God damn it.
Oh, gas.
Like gas or ghouls?
Gas.
Ghastly. Help! Help! I'm being
You're being
overrun.
impressed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. We did not wear option, guys.
But mind you, Mark gets to go first.
Huzzah. All right, I'm just gonna start swinging. Just start blasting.
violence is always an option.
And keep in mind, I mean, fortunately, most of these shrines, they're not actually that hard when you guys have the combat.
Yeah.
And to be frank, if you guys don't mow these down faster than you did the poor old Tabaxi, I'll be shocked.
I think I just finished one off right away here. No, he's still alive.
Barely. Seriously,
it.
barely.
I'm out of everything, so that's all I can do. Dang nabbit. Let's see you try, turkeys.
Well, first, let's do the
God dang it.
you save. So you are, I'm not
Oh,
going
I
to make you
saved.
run for any of the other ones. So that's great. You're immune for the next 24 hours. All right. It's going to try and try here. Huzzah.
Oh, come on.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And so you succeed, so I don't get to use paralyzation on you.
I'm okay with this.
Of course you are.
I'm just gonna throw an animal out right off the bat. And we get a giant rat.
All
Oh.
right.
That's a new one. I don't think we've seen that one before.
Like from Princess Bride.
Yep, a rodent of unusual size. Yep, that's what we're going for.
That movie's
It's really a
scarred me as
guy in a
kid,
suit.
guys.
I remember I saw a trailer and it's got him in what's his name, Carrie in it, and I'm like, I gotta go see that movie.
I haven't seen him in anything in a long time, actually.
He was in the last third season of Stranger Things. It was threw me off every time he popped up. He was the mayor.
Was he?
Did
Yeah.
anybody ever watch the TV series Psyched?
No.
Oh, it was great. He showed up. He was basically a art thief in that, and I mean, it was hilarious. And at one point, he was running scams and things like that. Is like this Englishman? He was a riot.
Mm. I don't know. I mean, I know it's writing, but I feel like the actors did a really like that movie. Just line after line. It's so they do it well.
If you ever get a chance, he has a book actually on the making of Princess Bride that he wrote, and he does the audiobook too, where he reads it, but also some of the chapters he has some of the various production people are in there read their own particular section that they donated into the book. It is a riot. When he goes through, he explains some of the how they got made, the casting choices, some of the things there. A bonehead decision where he decided to try, when Andre goaded him to try to ride this little like golf cart they got Andre there and managed to almost break his leg.
Oh Jesus.
How they went about training to do the sword fight. It's like I said, it's a fascinating read, and if you prefer the audiobook, I can highly recommend it because he reads it and just goes through the stories. He also gives one of going out drinking with Andre, and what an experience that is. I mean, I think if I have a list of like the top 3 people I'd ever have liked to have gone out on a bar crawl with, Andre the Giant is definitely high on that list, man.
Dude drank just to not feel pain. So he was always drinking. That guy. That was I can imagine. My God.
There was there's a police officer from New York that was assigned just to follow him around when he was in New York, not because of anything, just because they figured that he'd be any trouble or things like that. It's just because if he got so drunk he'd fall asleep where he was and nobody was going to move him.
Jeez Louise.
Okay. Yeah, let's just skip Cade in the turn order for now, unless we're gonna die, and then
We'll be fine. Come on.
Sure.
Who'd you attack?
Attacking the other gas?
Yeah, I think you attacked the other guys.
Yeah.
I attacked myself.
Or stealth.
I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, would a 23 have hit you?
Me, yeah.
All right.
I think 22, or is it 21? 21's my AC.
There we go. But we won't have the damage.
Ow.
All right. 2. They're gonna come down here and stupidly try to attack Quillback. This should go probably badly.
Hold my shield up.
Okay, well, first. Okay, Quillback doesn't have a problem. Actually, though, Lido is sort of within distance there too.
We've seen gas before.
Getting used to their stench. Of course you missed.
Okay, I'm gonna come up behind this one. And since that Warhammer worked out so well for me last time, I'm gonna 2-hand this Warhammer and bash him behind him. Oh. It did it twice.
Well, you
Well,
attacked
you
twice.
hit both.
Okay, perfect. There's one. And there's the other one.
Jeez Louise.
There we go.
Quillback's turn.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have thought of what I'm gonna do. I will. I'm gonna put
Oh.
my shield on my back, so I can two-hand this thing. Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna swing on gas 3. Can I do something about that? I have a feat.
Is it
I have a
plus
feat
10?
for this. Yeah, it's for
War
somebody
priest.
else.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's just a gas.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel divinity. Oh, turn undead.
Oh.
I was kind of going, I was like, why aren't you doing the most obvious thing on the planet?
And we'll destroy them if that's at all possible. I pull the thing, say the prayer.
Okay, what's the roll
I think
there?
it's 2. I think it's
PR?
the
Let me
what
see.
level? Oh, it's shoot. It destroys if it's 1 or lower. Boo.
Turn undead. I gotta look this up again.
I had to fight these guys with a low level party, level 4 characters, and we almost got smoked because we kept getting paralyzed. It was
Yeah.
almost a PK. And I was playing someone else's character who wasn't at the table, who almost died. I was like, oh my god.
That would be harsh. Come back. So technically your character's dead.
Yeah. Turns out chronomancy wasn't that helpful.
I am shocked. What the hell? Stranded. Okay, so CR. Okay, and they are CR2.
So they still need to make a saving throw
Right.
to be
Which is what-
turned,
Yeah.
which I'm assuming is wisdom.
Ah, here it is.
Wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. And
Is it against my spell save DC?
that is what I'm looking for.
believe so, yeah.
Thank you, wizards. Once again, you leave stuff to okay.
Does it say in D&D Beyond?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
reading right now.
Oh, here we
DC
go.
is equal to your cleric spell save DC. So what's that?
Oh, DC 18, baby.
My God.
DC 18.
So wise.
So they should all be affected.
And who
by
did you
this.
target? 3?
Well, I think it's. I mean, that's who. They should
30
all be
feet.
affected. I think by this. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
radius.
All right, so it's a wisdom save 18. Oh, well, you know, that's the same from last time. I think that's from the last time you used it. Look here and then. Okay, the only thing is they unbelievably actually get advantage.
Doesn't matter. Oh,
Of course, the one closest to you succeeds.
So the other two have to use all their movement to get away from me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But I just find that amusing. The one that's closest to you going, yeah, reality ain't that tough. I'm looking at her.
So it has
Just a
to
turtle.
move. They have to move and dash on their turn. And if
Mhm.
they can't move using their action, they like have to take the dodge action or something.
Yep. So fair enough.
Yes. Okay. Except the one that's right in my face.
Yeah, like I said, he can actually see you, so you're going, yeah, ain't that tough.
Yeah.
Can you control the rat?
No, I don't have a rat yet.
Okay, let me there we go. Try it now.
I don't have anything in the cohorts for a rat.
Okay, let me. Where are you? How about now?
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, it actually should
So-
be on that side first, most likely.
I'm gonna tell him go for the guy. I can't move him, but I'm gonna set him on gas number 3 over there.
Okay, let me try again. You should be able to move. I thought I gave you control.
Shows up as an enemy.
Oh, wait. Friendly. There we go.
I now can move. Yep.
You can move now?
Yep.
I also select the wrong thing to give you like control. It's it's just the dragon head is the thing I'm supposed to drop, not the other.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and bite him with advantage because
Hey, pack tactics,
It's a
man. You
bite.
got
yeah,
that's the neat thing about how a lot of the animals you get to summon. They have pack tactics, and so it's like boom.
extra damage. Yep, there we go. 4 damage.
Which one were you attacking?
And number 3, gas 3.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
2 more giant rats on board.
Oops. Let me.
And I can't end the turn.
Okay. I thought I'd gotten that stupid thing. Oh well.
So I guess I can now start with the punches.
do it.
I'm losing track of all the extensions and the other things I've got to figure out which ones will work and don't. Here's the fun thing: is I picked up the a new rule set icons. That's a superhero. Oh boy, is that thing broken! You
no.
you run it and it's giving error messages off the bat. It's like
Quality.
yeah. And they try to fix it, so it's now even more broken than it was before. And this is something I actually paid for.
Okay. Yeah, so let's use my lightning fist. My right fist doesn't work. Let's see if my left hand has any better luck.
Hey, there you go.
Hey,
There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
wow.
Max damage.
woot.
Beauty.
All right, Mort, you're up.
Excuse me. All right. finish the hack job I started on this guy here. I cut him. And then I turn around and I cut the other guy. Excuse me. Oh,
Ooh.
so close. 16. Why am I getting plus 16? All right, there's something broken here. What the hell? All right, I'll look into that. There you go. Plus 10. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so kill those two, and that's me. Why is it doing plus 16?
So still
Alright.
alive, yeah? Okay. All right. Sure, I'll run over and whack him with a staff. Why not?
Well, that will hit.
Yeah.
That will
There's another
damage.
7 damage for the pile, buddy.
And that kills him.
Good old blunt force to the back of the head.
Never underestimate it.
Sorry, I'm just gonna roll another attack on someone just to see if I fixed it. Here go Orif. Or sorry, Goris. Plus 11. All right, cool. I fixed it. Sorry. My God.
All right. So,
Let's shove all the keys in again and
Oh God. So this was just by trying one key. This happened. If I'm
no,
understanding.
this was literally by going up and like getting a close look. They jumped you.
Oh, I see.
You hadn't put it. Okay, you can try the keys. None of them seem to work.
But they all go into the keyhole, right?
Yeah, so they're definitely, key-ish to this, but the key prongs maybe not matching.
So
keys outside maybe, or I don't know how we would check though. What we would check for.
Are there any plaques or anything, any words, either by the lock or by the keys?
Well, sorry,
doesn't it say-
before you
no,
put
no.
it in, okay, let me put it this way. If you take a really good look there, you don't actually, let me put it this way. If you look at the keys, right? So you're going to just insert one into the base. You're not 100% sure that it would work, but you're going to give it a try.
Or just wanted to put them in but not turn them, just to see if they would actually fit.
Yeah.
Okay. If you insert one in it, and there is a humming noise that comes from the Snail statue. At that point, a brilliant light emerges from it, and I need everybody to do a deck save since it's in the air.
Ooh.
Oh, well. Oh, it's
Wah,
So,
wah.
did anybody fail?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, me too.
So,
So there's 5 eyes and 6 keys, so one will not zap us. Xanathar all over again.
Yeah.
Can we try lock picking it?
so who failed? Was Goros? failed.
Orif and Mert.
All right, just a sec. Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and Goris too.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
The big dudes. Oh my God, that's a lot of damage.
Okay. Oh.
Back out of the room. Back out of the room.
So guys, I was thinking, do we have anyone have a candle
I have
or a
a
wax
kick.
seal?
Well, do you guys want to actually take a more closer look at the keys?
Yes.
Well, hang on, Mert. You have 4 hit points.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. It's just a Friday night.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, we
here.
can
Hang
take
on.
a short rest here.
You
DM, if you don't
idiots.
mind.
Rest, yeah.
Mass healing word really doesn't do a lot.
No.
I'm gonna use my Balm of the Summer Court on Mert. So 2d6s plus 2.
How you doing, Orv?
For myself.
That's
Your
7 to you.
7.
It's really not great. Healing is rough in this.
It's not World of Warcraft healing, that's for sure. It's more like, hey, he's down, give him some HP so he can get back up. That's what healing is in this game.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
With a healing word as well.
I'm gonna grab Mert. And I will do a 3rd level, whatever that spell is that I can do. Cure wounds.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm getting tired, folks.
yeah.
No problem.
It's 7 plus 5, but you get 2 more of those. 14. You get 20 healing HP from me.
Woo.
So just so you guys know, I have a spell that I can pop that anybody in the aura who does any healing, it is automatically max healing.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a nice one.
So before we just, if a bunch of us are hurt, let me crack that off. We can do a couple healing words or, and it automatically is 8 plus whatever, or, like your Balm of the Summer Court would just max whatever those dice are.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, let's look at these keys. Let's try this again. Who's
Yeah,
the smart one?
So my idea was if
Lido?
we can melt some wax in there and like pull it out, we would see the shape of the key. But if we haven't actually looked at the keys, we should probably do that first.
All right. So you look at the keys.
I think the rat might
And
be able to figure this out.
Tate is like the thieves' tools key kind of guy.
But he's
Yeah.
not smart. That's the
No,
problem.
okay.
yes.
I mean,
Lee
Neither am I.
isn't smart either today.
Oh, is anyone rolling
Oh,
over 10?
my
There you go.
minus intelligence. There we go.
for some reason, only the paladin goes, well, there's only really one key, teeth or on each one of these keys.
Let's try that one.
No,
Only-
like there's only
Ah.
one.
Oh,
So then
Dude.
we need another set of teeth, like from the outside ones, maybe?
Well,
Yeah, or just put the keys together.
yes. Once you point that out and Lita goes, you look at it and realize, oh, there's a pattern here. You wonder if there's, and then you guys all of a sudden realize, oh, wait, there's a bunch of keys there.
My brain hurt now.
Anyone who's hurt,
Mm.
get out of the room before we do anything else.
So anyway, but the thing is, you realize that maybe you are looking for a key that matches, now the
togethers. Yeah.
mhm,
All right.
has the correct overlapping teeth.
We're gonna spend time going to each key, trying to see if they fit together.
Well, yes, but once you know what you're looking for, it actually becomes pretty easy, and you do manage to locate a key that seems to fit, the pattern from that.
Right?
Then let us put
Use
that
it.
one in.
Which one do we put it in?
All right, you do so, and as usual, the pillar grinds around and
Ooh,
up pops yet the latest cube.
what animal is this one? Oh, the flail snail. Yeah, yeah.
Now,
So I managed to do more damage to you this evening
Honestly.
with a senile old tabaxi and just a simple trap.
yep.
Traps are definitely our downfall because we just don't get it.
Now he
So-
knows how to get us.
Yeah.
So I'm still confused about how this worked. Did we need to find like 2 keys that
No,
slotted
it's
together?
like you take each one of the keys, the 6 keys
Yeah.
from the room, you put them on top of each other. You know how the teeth of the key, it outlined the teeth pattern you needed for
In the keys outside.
the key.
Yeah.
So if you put it together, it became the proper teeth on the keys, right?
Okay.
I think.
So it showed
Sorry,
you the
did
pattern.
the rings have anything to do with anything in that other room?
They're just
Keyrings,
what the
yeah, that's
keys are
where-
hanging from.
That's where I had to go find
These
the
were
key.
hanging from them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I missed that part of information. I was like, why are there just a bunch of rings on the wall? It's a Ninja Warrior thing.
So when we're level 20, is it going to be the big bad enemy? Is going to be a Shady Acres for Tabaxi?
Pretty much, yeah.
The retirement community.
Yeah, with traps.
You know, forget throwing dragons at you or anything like that. Forget it. No.
Also fought a flail snail. They're brutal. Their
Yeah, I was
shells are
hoping. I was
incredible.
honestly hoping we'd fight it because I've never fought one before. So I was curious to see what happened.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
No,
when
the
you're level
thing,
4.
yeah, if you want something that is surprisingly tough, is if you do a pack of in a dungeon of rust monsters,
Mm. I don't like those.
especially if it's in combined corridors. That is the hilarious. I was doing that one time when I was playing back in like first edition AD&D, a cavalier in full plate.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, I'm going to the back of the line.
Yeah, not wearing skivvies.
The mage is going to the front of the line and just fireballing it repeatedly. He's going, all right, man, I don't have I'm running out of the material. I'll pay you back. Just keep fireballing. It's cheaper than my armor.
Oh man, some devious creatures in this.
So then we find somewhere to take a rest.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. And what we will leave it for this evening, and you can then tell me where you want to go back. So if I'm counting correctly, there is 1, 2.
We have
3.
5 puzzles so far.
I think we have 6.
You
Yeah.
should have 6.
Oh, the
So
water,
there are 3
the
left.
water temple. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, just share out with you guys again. Because what you're looking for is at this point, you finished off this one here. So you still have, as you can see, this,
Volcano. Yeah.
this one,
Is there one in the? Oh.
and then this one.
Oh.
So the question is, though, to get to there, you're probably going to have to go through here.
Yeah. I was just looking at that.
And from what you've been able to gather intelligence-wise, that is where the Unti is.
Fine.
Well, it looks like we should be able to make our way around the outside of that curved wall. It's just that the cliff is blocking our view.
In theory, yes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Haven't you ever wanted to kill some snake peoples?
I mean, I think the bigger issue is more of
one or the lava one.
yeah, is
Yeah.
getting there. That's gonna be the tricky one.
Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Maybe
Nah.
Lido could make me big again, and I'll blow some big bubbles, and we can get in the bubbles.
It's 60 feet wide, just so you know. So you can think about how you want to do it. At the narrowest point, it's 60 feet.
Trebuchet.
We can always flying canoe, but that's quite a trek back.
Those gargoyles. Are the gargoyles around on
Well,
this kind of
I
site?
was thinking that we just carry the canoes inside and just start flying
Mhm.
from the point.
Well, you have enlarge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be nice on this one. If I remember correctly, enlarge works on not just people, right?
Is that right? Let's have a look.
At least it didn't in
Oh.
the old
Yeah.
first.
That's right. You cause a creature or an object you see within range to grow larger or smaller.
Yeah, so you can, if you think about it, you can pull what my game did back when I was a player in it, and our mage, he used this to loads of effects, including at one point having a portable bridge system that he had that was
Pocket.
he designed it in small rather than so that he didn't have to worry about the magic wearing off, and he would just enlarge it. I mean, he also did take a bunch of timber. He reduced them in size.
Oh yeah,
Then
and then
stuck
made
them.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
man, that was stupid deadly.
Hmm.
Hey, listen, we also took down a dragon using a web spell once.
How?
Okay.
How?
Well, here's the thing. The dragon was in flight. It was close enough to the ground with a web spell. One tip anchored to the ground, the other tip attached to his wing, threw him off of balance as he was trying to dive to capture somebody. Failed his equivalency of a dex check at that point, and we ganged up on him.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Let's just say I was in a game with a bunch of guys that were engineers. So they the game master was an engineer, and the player doing the wizard was trying to do engineering as well. So they came up with some very innovative uses of some spells.
Can't blame him. I mean, if I could, I would.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing fancy.
Unfortunately, it also meant that the DM was coming up with his own versions of traps. So they were extremely inventive.
You know, that makes me think. My staff turns into a 60-foot high tree. If I was to embed it in the side of the wall, it gives us 60 foot. We could probably walk along, right?
And
Sweet.
enlarge it as well to make
Enlarge
it
as
wider.
well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, okay, so think about it. How, are we good? Everybody good for next weekend?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Liam's got a day camp, but we should be back. I know there's like a 1,000,000-man march or something next weekend that I'm expecting to be hijacked and go off the rails, but we should be fine for the evening.
What's a million